Welcome to the stream, guys. Literally just woke up. Had an 8-hour sleep. Yesterday we got to 56 agility. Today we're going till 67. Just setting some things up. Hopefully the music is good. The music volume compared to my voice, I have no idea. If it's not good, let me know. Oh, it's way too loud probably right now. No, it should be good. Let me check. Yeah, it should be good. Going to open my own chat on a different panel. Hey Mustard, thank you for tuning in, man. Appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. We only just set it up. Almost perfect. You could be a tad louder. I cannot be louder. This is max. I can only speak louder, but that's probably not going to last hours. I cannot be louder than this. I'm completely maxed out, so... It's a headset mic, you know? Need to get a new mic. Let's put on the overlays. Let's test it out. Not sure where. I always forget how to test out the alerts. Okay, here it is. Let me check it out. Okay, that seems to be working, so that's good. I think we're all set up then. I had my volume down, so that's on me, lol. No problem, man, no problem. Good to hear it's better now. Your buddy is at 51 agility, so it's cool watching someone, you know, in the top 40 agility. Yeah. He's also grinding at agility. Is he at the monkey bars and edge, do you know? That's where I was until 52. That is horrible. 13k XP an hour. Wildy agility, though, is really good. I was getting 36k an hour here, so that's amazing. That's still about 10 hours though until we hit our goal, I think. Maybe a little bit less, 8 or 9. Thank you guys for tuning in. Welcome to the stream. I know he was at Barbarian last night, but I'm gonna suggest Wildy course when he gets back on. Yeah, but Wildy course is 52 plus, so if he's 51 he can't do Wildy yet, and he's probably planning to do it. But Barbarian course, I did Barbarian course for 2 hours. I tested the XP there. The XP there was 11.6k for me. 11.6k. So monkey bars in Edge that you can do from like level 15 or 20 are actually better. Just going over the same obstacle over and over again in Edgeville Dungeon. It gave 13k XP an hour. So it's a little bit better than 10% over Barbarian course. Which is really sad. Oh, bet. I'm head that way to the bars. Yeah, for sure, man. It's way better. And also set it up in a way where your camera should be facing north. And you should, if you have the handlebars, you have like the monkey bars in the middle. And you have these support beams on the side. Always click the support beams, okay? Because otherwise you start to left click other players. Left click attack and you slow down in XP. So always do that. What level do you need for edge? Let me look it up for you, man. I think it's 15 or 20, but I can look it up. Give me a sec. Let's take the wiki. The level is 15. Yes, 15. So just do the tourist trap or Grand 3. And at tourist trap you get to choose your XP. So if you don't want to use that on agility, which I advise you would, you can just do the Grand 3 quest and you'll have the agility level to do monkey bars and edge. And you can do that up until 52. That's best until 52. I've been just doing flex almost at 2k of them, so hope to get them off for 200 GP each. That would be a good price, man. Are they worth that much though? That's a lot. Yeah, I'm guessing the flex market is pretty competitive at the moment, because a lot of people need them for fletching, of course. I want to buy a lot of flex later as well, but 200 GP seems a little bit much for me. I would like to get them for like 100, right? Maybe 150, but really like 100, 120 each. Much rather do that. They're also very annoying to turn into bowstrings, I think. It's also 1x1, so might just buy bowstrings. Although I do need that crafting XP. I'm only 48 crafting now, so like 5k bowstrings I think is 75k crafting. So, well, bowstrings, my bad. No problem. Are they made 1x1? Do you have to use everyone on the spinning wheel? Is Wildy course the highest one right now? Yes, it is. It is. We do this until 99. There's a big difference with the Wildy course though. The higher agility you are, the better XP you get, I think. So that is nice. I'm not sure what it caps out at. Probably at like 45k an hour. One by one, yeah, that's crazy. Is Brimhaven course in game yet? No, it is not. I actually went there, so I don't think it is. Maybe it is, but I went to the building where it is an old school RuneScape. It's not there. There's no ladder downstairs. There's nothing there. Okay, so maybe it is in game, right? And I can't find the entrance, but I believe it's not in game. Okay, because the entrance is not there. Yeah, maybe I'm wrong, you know. But I wanted to do Brimhaven up until 52. Would have been best. Yeah, but I don't think it's in game because everybody on the top page was doing monkey bars and edge. And actually Brimhaven, if you did the, there's one little obstacle there. And that would have been better than monkey bars. So just doing the same obstacle over and over again in Brimhaven would have been better than monkey bars. So definitely people on the top page would have been doing that. Add a dislike? Why would you dislike, man? What's up with that? Who are you? Oh, a genie. That's been a while. That's some free... Well, I'm not going to use it on edgy, actually, because we're getting edgy very fast right now. What are we going to use it on? Let's just put it on prayer. Kinda need to do it on herblore, but we don't have that leveled yet. What did you do instead to 52? Edgeville monkey bars. Those are best XP up until 52. You can't link in chat, Mustard, so you linked something but it doesn't work, so we don't see anything. Yeah, Donny, that's what I did, prayer. Why would you come in the stream and just say that you're disliking, man? That's so weird. You're like the first person to do that. That's very strange. Let's all give the stream some likes, guys, to counteract that guy. Okay, got it. Was doing gnomes. Yeah, definitely don't do gnomes, man. I didn't do any gnome course, right? I completely skipped gnome course because it's pretty bad. So I did the tourist trap. That got me to like 26. Then I did the ground 3. That got me to like 32 or 31. And then I went to monkey bars in Edge. Where are good places to train melee combat now since members released? Sorry guys. Well, that's a tough question. There's a lot of places. Like, if you need prayer XP, the best place would be baby blue dragons. They don't drop anything, but they give really good prayer XP. If you're maging or ranging, might be worth doing blue dragons or green dragons or any dragon, really. Also, fire giants could be pretty good. Melee, yeah, I don't know, man. Like, if you you can't really prayer flick fire giants, and they probably hit quite a lot. But yeah, fire giants would be really good. I would like to do hellhounds myself to get clue scrolls, right? But that's also for a video then, of course. Yeah, there's a lot of monsters right now. I saw people doing bandits at the bandit camp in the wilderness, bringing some noted secondaries for herblore and vials of water, and you can just make the potions when they drop herbs and stuff. It's very good. Also, they drop nature tallies, so bandit camp wilderness look like a pretty good spot to train. That is strange. I like the stream. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, some people are strange. He didn't say anything else as well, so a bit weird. Ah, well, it's a Rune HQ 2004SCAPE wiki. Yeah, but that might be like later in 2004, you know? Or like halfway through or something? I don't know. Not everything that was in 2004 is in game yet. There was so many people doing gnomes, it was crazy, yeah. But they were all wrong, basically. No, gnome course was never a thing you should have done to be most efficient, right? But I mean, it's cool. I wanted to do gnome course personally because it's like nostalgic, right? Like, I did a lot of gnome course, but not here. Just, I was playing for ranks and it's not good enough. Do you have donos disabled? No, man. You don't need to donate. There's a, there should be something like this. No, it doesn't work. It's not working. Should have like an alert set up, but doesn't seem to be working. There should be a bot in my stream, you know, that does that. Nope. Why is it not working? That's weird. That is so strange. But yeah, I got a link. There's a button beside send. Yeah, but that's for people that are actually they have the partner program, I think. Like, I'm not partnered yet, right? So I need about 1,000 more watched hours, and then I can get donations and stuff through YouTube. So that's not there yet. But this is my tip page. But no need to do that, of course. But that's weird. I had a bot set up that did that, but I guess it's not working. How do I get the stupid bot in my chat? Weird. It should be like a very simple button I click somewhere, but I don't see the button. Oh, 57 agility, very nice. I'm gonna take a screenshot from that for the video. 57 ag. 10 more to go, guys. 10 more. Yeah, the bot should be in chat, so that's weird. It's just not working. Hey man, was wondering if I can ask you some advice on early, medium game progression. Yeah, of course man, ask away. I don't know if I know the answer, but... And maybe the answer is not good enough, but we'll try. What are you guys doing in game, by the way? Thanks to all the new people tuning in. Appreciate you being here. Welcome. I'm almost done eating my lunch. I think it's lunch. Big locking gate. Oh, Donny, thank you, man. Appreciate that. Thank you for the donation, Donny. That's amazing. You're the second person donating to me. That's really cool, man. Appreciate that. Thank you for the $3, man. $3.33. Really appreciate that. That's so cool. That's going into a new mic fund, you know? So I'm going to keep that money in Stream Elements. And when I got enough money there to buy a mic, I'm gonna take it out and buy a new mic. Thanks so much, man. Appreciate that. I haven't delved into pay to play yet, but I'm currently at 40 attack and defense, 50 strength, camping hill giants into full rune and possibly D-long. Should I keep making money at hill giants or are there better options? Yeah, that's very tough to say, man. I haven't done any combat yet, but there's definitely better options. What is the herb drop rate on hill giants? So, what obviously would be better is Chaos Druids, right? To get a lot of herbs. The problem is Chaos Druids is probably packed right now. I haven't been there, so I don't know. But I'm guessing it's going to be very packed. But yeah, for melee training with those levels, without a gear set, you cannot do things like fire giants, you can't do things like dragons. So, hill giants should be pretty decent still, until you get higher stats. It's just, I don't really know the herb drop rate, right? The herb drop rate is probably really bad. And herbs are good money right now, because people are trying to level herb lore. Big locking gate. I still don't know what gate you're talking about. Yeah, Donny, that's so cool, man. Donny, appreciate it. Fair enough. Giants drop some units here and there. Thought I'd just sell the runes, limps towards better gear. Yeah, that's a good way to do it. It's just you should have already done that in free to play, you know. But yeah, I'm guessing you're a little bit late or you have less time to play. So it's not a bad spot, and probably not crowded at all now, so it's very chill to train there, I bet. Before members release it was usually very crowded at the Hill Giants. So it shouldn't be too bad of a spot, man. Also, I don't know what your prayer level is, but you kind of want 43 prayer at the very least, right? So if you still need that, then it's a good spot. RD Sewer, okay. Are you doing Plague City or something, or is that for the thieving? Is that thieving leveling? Only started 3 days ago, so everything is still fresh. All the time I had to prepare for pay to play. Yeah, that's not nothing you can do about it, right? And then Hill Giants is probably a pretty good spot, man. And you got quite far in 3 days already, I must say. If you already have those combat stats, you definitely do not have 43 prayer, I think. So Hill Giants is probably good for you, man. 31 till 42 thieving for Ikov. Oh, that's cool, man. I didn't know you should train it like that. Is there any guide somewhere? Like, best way to do thieving in 2004? Like, how did you know to picklock the gate for thieving XP? Where did you find that out? So many fails. Nah, 35 player right now. Done all quests. Quite decent free to play progress. Yeah, good man, good man. You're getting pretty close to 43 as well. I would just do at least Hill Giants till 43 player, but might even continue longer, you know. Seen Garlic doing it yesterday. Ah, yeah, he might have a guide somewhere. I don't know where all these people get all these information stuff, right? Like, I saw Joss had some nice notepads as well with stuff. I just don't have anything. But you might be right about Chaos Druids being way better GP. They sell for steady 500 GP each. Unidentified sell for 500? Yeah, but that's probably because people are scamming with the unidentifieds, right? So that's calculated into the price because 500 is really cheap. But people, you know, some people they can buy unidentifieds and take out the good ones. So that's probably why they're 500. People are afraid to get scammed. Imagine buying unidentifieds of high level Herblore players. Thanks to all the new players tuning in to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Appreciate it. Let me know in chat if you're here. Also, I'd be interested to find out what you guys are doing in game. Some people have already told me, but most haven't. Always wondering about that. We are personally going for 67 agility right now, so that's 10 more levels. Going to take a little bit of time today. Hopefully we can finish it all today. Should be able to. Now I'm opening my first can of energy, which is way too early, but I feel like drinking one. And I didn't really drink many of them last night, so I stayed up until 9 o'clock in the morning, and we only drank 2 energies, so that's really not bad. This always makes me want to whistle this song, but I'm not going to do that because it's annoying to listen to. I think this is Green Day. Not sure. Brandon asks, have you noticed the difference between agility level 1 and what you have now? There's supposed to be a future update to buff agility as well. I do think I've noticed a difference, right? But it's very hard to say. It's very hard to say. But I think there's a difference already. I'm not sure though, because indeed I've read that it's not the same yet as it was later in game. But yeah, it's hard to say, man. I do think I noticed a difference. It's just, I don't know. There's definitely been moments that it was like, oh, I'm already at 60% energy. That's fast, right? But yeah, that could just like be a mental thing, really. Because I just don't know. Yeah, this is Green Day Holiday, I think. $14K of the next level. So that's about 20 minutes. A little bit longer, 25. Agility didn't affect run energy for a long time. I'm guessing like 2007. Yeah, really? So it could just be a mental thing, right? That I'm thinking it helps, but it doesn't. June 08, 2004 is a 50% buff to run restore rate according to the wiki. Okay. Did you barbarian agility to 52 or the Yanil dungeon method? Now we did the monkey bars and edge, man. Those are best. So we went to barbarian course for 2 hours to test it out, and it was about 10-15% worse than the monkey bars in Edgeville. So monkey bars in Edgeville up until 52. I think it's very similar to the one in Yanil you're talking about, but Yanil is a higher agility level. Also, do you remember how long 1K hill giants took you? Yeah, it's hard to say because it really depends on levels and how crowded it is. But I probably would be killing like 150 to 200 an hour if it's not very crowded, right? Let's say 150. So about 6-7 hours. Barbarian agility was always so bad to do. Yeah, it's really slow. It's not a very good course. Kinda crazy because you do have to do the bar crawl and it's very far away. There's no teleport there, so it's a long walk. So it's kinda strange that it's such a bad course. But yeah, we're fine. We're 50. We got 52. and now we have some very good courses, so I'm happy with that. Wildy is very good. Like, this is 36k XP an hour or something like that. That's really good. And that's only at this level, right? I tested it at 52. I got 36k in an hour. That's really good. Plus it requires a mini quest. Yeah, the bar crawl. It really doesn't take too long, but it still was like 10 or 15 minutes. I mean, you can do most of it by doing other things. So I did some quests like Ground 3, Tree Gnome Village, and by doing that I could also get most of the bar crawl done. Like, we have done Fight Arena, the Grand Tree, the Tourist Trap, Tree Gnome, and Waterfall quests. All those quests we have done. Then we're getting 67 agility. I'm not sure if we will do it all at once, because I still have to do Lost City as well. So I want to do Lost City, 67 agility, Lost City, and then we can go to our goal, which we are going for right now, and we're going to kill something. Why 67? Okay, yeah, I don't know if I want to say it. I guess I can say it. I was keeping it a secret because I don't want to have too much competition. I'm not sure how many other people are going for it. But yeah, only one person can do it per world. And I need to make a video, right? I want to make a loot from 1000 video. We're going for Celerin the Twisted. We're going to kill Celerin the Twisted. Farm Sinister Keys, I think they're called. Yeah, Sinister Keys, which drop herbs. So I need to do about 1000 kills on Celerin the Twisted to make a video. So that's where we're going right now. That's what we're going for right now. You need 67 agility for that, and then we're doing Lost City to get a D long to kill him. You don't have to. Yeah, you do. You do need 67. What do you mean you don't have to? All the information I've seen says you need 67 agility, and I've spoken to a couple other people also going for it, and they are also training agility to level 67. Bro, now I'm worried. Now I'm worried I'm doing this for no reason. Alright? Nah, but you need 67 agility. I'm like 99% sure. Literally all info said that. Dr. Woodpecker just subscribed. Thank you for subscribing, man. Appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. The only way to not need it is to boost to 67, and I don't think we got any agility boost in game yet. No, do we have an? Yeah, we do. We do have a summer pie. I think. Are they not in game? Well, they might actually not be in game because there's no farming, so there's no watermelons and stuff, right? So I guess no summer pie. Yeah, and agility potions, are those not in game? I'm guessing no then. But yeah, I don't really boost anyway, I just get the levels, right? I don't like boosting every time I need to do something. But yeah, that's the first subscriber of the stream. So, thank you Dr. Woodpecker, appreciate it, man. Summer pies are post farming in like 06. Yeah, that makes sense, that makes sense. Agility potions come out in a few updates. That's cool. going to be a long day of agility for me. I would say I think agility is probably the worst grind to do. I've always hated agility, but I did level 10 fletching. Fletching is way worse, okay? Fletching is my most hated skill now, okay? Doing it one by one, and then with the chat pop-up, I guess, where you have to choose a bow, arrow shaft, stuff like that. It's so bad. It's so bad. You have to click the knife on logs, then click what you want to make, and then click the knife on logs again. So it is basically 3 clicks. Okay, that's terrible. I hated cooking, and cooking was just 1 click. Or no, 2 clicks. So 1 click on the food, 1 click on the range. But yeah, fletching is even worse than that. So fletching is terrible. Thieving sucks. Well, I've always liked thieving, man. I've always liked thieving. So I've had like 5 different hardcore Ironmans, all 2k plus total. They all got 99 or pretty close to 99 thieving. So I always did that early, but I did used to do blackjacking or pyramid plunder later on. Yeah, those methods are both not in game right now, so thieving is definitely more hardcore in 04, that's for sure. Yeah, I'm 66 fletching and I can confirm, and I have no hand now. Yeah, I can imagine, Brandon. That must be a pain. This deadbotting guy was 84 fletching like 8 hours after release. That's super crazy. Super crazy. Do you guys think he has some kind of like auto hotkeys, Windows mouse keys, stuff like that? Do you think he uses something like that? Or is he just like a machine? Or 82, he was 82, not 84, because he's still 82 now. Yeah, there's 2 people 82, and then it goes down. There's still people 81, 80, so quite a few people have gotten fletching very high now. I think I have like 70 banked as well. Probably higher, like 77, maybe 75. Stun timers from pickpocketing is longer, and Baker stalls are best early game. Yeah, but Baker stalls are good in OSRS as well. Some kind of tism, that might be it. He gets help and fed resources to him, I believe. Yeah, of course. Like, there's always some weird clan trickery going on with these front pagers, which I do not like, but that's just the game, I guess. But I'm talking more about how do you get 82 in 8 hours when it's like the most worst skill to train. You have to do so many clicks and stuff. I did level 10. I did level 10 fletching and it hurt my hand. Okay? So 82 in 8 hours or so. Maybe even faster, right? Because that's when I checked the high scores. That is crazy. He just did darts. I'm sure you can get 99 in a day if you have the funds. Yeah. So he's definitely getting fed if he's doing darts all the way. That's crazy. So darts is actually very chill. Yeah. It's annoying in old school, but compared to the bow making and stuff, darts are really good here. It's just 2 clicks and you can do it really fast. So, okay, that's probably how he did it. Yeah. He was front page agility while he was #1 in fletching as well. Yeah, that's crazy. Like, who are the people funding these guys, right? Like, imagine playing and just playing to fund other people. That's kind of weird. And then they give you the scraps, right? They give you some rune scimitars to sell. That's just so weird. I don't get that. Have some mates ready to make a ton of dart tips and stack feathers, easy fletching XP. Yeah, but why would your mates do that, right? That makes no sense. I heard he had a 50 mil cash tag. That is crazy. That is crazy. 50 mil cash. But yeah, blame the people buying all the rune stuff, you know? I never bought a rune scimitar for 160k. Arrows are also pretty quick, I believe. Yeah, I definitely want to buy some more arrow tips when the shops are a little bit more stocked. I think over time, you know, you can probably get some arrow tips from shops, so we'll try to do that. Arrows don't have a make X option either. Yeah, for sure, for sure. He's probably actually dead-botting, but for real. No, I don't think so. But, like, I don't want to start drama or anything, but I do believe, I mean, if it's the same guy as in old school RuneScape, that botting has been banned in RuneScape, right? In old school RuneScape for doing shady stuff, right? So that is a thing, right? I'm not saying he's doing that. I'm just saying Jagex banned his accounts like 8 years ago. So it had to do with deadman mode, I think, like DDoSing and stuff. But I'm not sure. I'm not saying it had to do with that. I'm just saying Jagex banned his accounts. That's all I know. There was a lot of drama back then. Actually, back then I was like, oh, I don't know, I don't like the ban because Jagex didn't really explain anything very well, right? But yeah, Jagex just says, oh, he's doing shady stuff, we're banning him, and they don't really explain it very well. But he was probably doing shady stuff, right? I doubt they're banning for no reason. Okay, we're 100% run energy again. So let's start running. But yeah, he actually was not botting in old school RuneScape. That's not why he was banned. Hey Wizdro, thank you for tuning in, man. Appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. Cool to see you here. You're not, but I am. His username makes it too obvious. I doubt he's botting though. I doubt he's botting. I'm guessing that the devs actually can see pretty easily who's botting or who's not. But maybe not. There's not that many people playing, you know? So it's probably not that hard to check. It's not like old school RuneScape where there's like 1 million accounts active. Allegedly. Well, if it's Jagex banning somebody, it's not allegedly, really, is it? But yeah, to be fair, Deadbotting seems like a pretty nice guy to me. I've seen him a couple times in game. He always responds to people. I've always seen him be nice, right? So who knows, right? He's probably just going very hard, playing like 18 or 20 hours a day, and then also has people feeding him stuff. So yeah, he's got some orbiters. I'm still only 32 agility, damn. Well, did you do 2 quests or? Like, I did Tourist Trap and the Grand Tree and that gave me 32. So that was like 1 or 2 hours after release. Right now we're at 57, almost 58. Oh my god, I keep failing, that's the 3rd time. Come on game, stop doing this to me. But yeah, about 5.5k XP left. Really need to keep an eye on that because every level I want to take a screenshot and I keep forgetting. So that's really annoying. I want to use the screenshots for the video. I don't approve of his methods, but I always take the mindset of focusing on my own progress and not others. Yeah, for sure, man. Same for me. Like, I do everything by myself, so when other people are like pulling stuff together and then boosting people's progress, I don't like that, right? That just doesn't feel really fair to me. But it's part of the game and it makes no sense to complain about it and compare yourself to them. So just play the game, right? That's what I'm doing, for sure. I agree. Yeah, maybe he's trying to rebrand himself. Yeah, I don't think he was that nice back in the day, you know? But who knows? Reddit can be really annoying, you know? Reddit can do these witch hunts and they don't even know somebody, right? But yeah, there's a lot of stuff on it on Reddit. George Vesta, welcome to the stream, man. Appreciate it. At the end of the day, bro, it's meant to have fun. Why worry about someone else? Yeah, for sure, for sure. But yeah, of course people worry about other people because people do not like cheaters, right? So people are always worried in any game that people are cheating. That's normal, right? In an MMO, you want things to be fair, right? Basically just like real life, and in real life it's also very unfair, right? There's a lot of cheating in real life as well. especially on high levels. But yeah, it's always best to focus on yourself. It really doesn't do anything for you to focus on other people. It's the same for real life as it is in game. I can't as a level 3. Unless I don't mind Gnome, can't wait for Barb. Yeah, that's tough, man. And Barb is also really bad. But yeah, as a level 3 you cannot do the monkey bars in Edge. So you have to do Barb. What's wrong with this community? Joke, I'm gaslighting, no problem. So you're still level 3, man. Are you gonna stay level 3? I would not do that. So much stuff you cannot do. Dang, our run energy went out really quickly. What's the XP rate for monkey bars? I did a test of 1 hour. Trying to be very efficient. Of course I always miss some clicks, but I think that's realistic. I got 13k XP an hour. At Barbarian I did an hour and I got 11.6k. Okay, so monkey bars is better. Also I did an hour Wildy course, 36k. Okay, so those are the rates that I've gotten here. All tested for an hour at least. You've been bringing full inventories of food to the Wildy? Yeah, for sure, man. You need to. How else are you going to do this? Full inventory of food. In the future, I might do a 1 defense spear for PKing once wood comes out. 2005. I don't know what wood means. What you mean by that? But yeah, I would make another account. I would play another account, do like a little challenge for YouTube, but we can only play 1 account at a time. So that really sucks for the YouTube progress, but I cannot make any other accounts then because I gotta focus on this account. Barbarian is better than I remembered, lol. Yeah, but you do have to be careful with the clicks, you know? So make sure you click well. And the pathing at Barbarian is really bad, so you also gotta play around a little bit with that. I'm honestly waiting for Slayer, to be honest. Yeah, Slayer is going to be so much fun. Although there won't be that many cool monsters to slay, of course. But yeah, we do have whips, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, no bosses really. I definitely want to do Slayer though. I should have done monkey bars, but I'm kind of committed. Yeah, I did 2 hours of Barbarian and I saw other people going really fast at the monkey bars. So I went back to the monkey bars and did a test. And it's clearly better. Hell yeah, Wildy agility course for the win. Yeah, for sure. That's really good, 36k. And that was at 52 as well. So it will only get better over time. Yeah, I was wondering how much food I need. Yeah, you gotta take a full inventory. So yesterday I did a test as well of when I needed a bank. I took a full inventory of salmon. I took about 20 salmon and 9 lobsters. So that's the amount of food I took. And it took me 52k XP before I had to bank. 52k. So that's about an hour and a half. I did an hour of the final 3 wall climbs at Barbarian course just to see if it was worth it like on RS Classic, but only got 8.5k XP in an hour. So it's not worth it even at low agility. Yeah, that's pretty bad, man. Agility is definitely more hardcore in 04. Yeah, it's very slow. Can you fail at the monkey bars? No, you cannot. You cannot fail. So it's just 13k flat if you don't make mistakes. And the mistakes are clicking on other people, stuff like that, right? You do not fail the Edgeville monkey bars, but there are Earth Warriors and Red Spiders. Yeah, so the Earth Warriors and Red Spiders are aggressive, but after 10 minutes they stop aggroing you. If they're still on you after like 10 or 15 minutes, you gotta relog. But yeah, if you're low HP and low defense, it could be a problem. Only benefit is you don't fail the wall climbs, yeah. Very strong. Monkey bars are very strong. Let's put it on strength, just for the few hits that I'll do. Sorry for that. Thanks to all the new people tuning in. Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you watching. I'm getting very close to 58. Gotta make sure to not miss the level. I want to take a screenshot of that. Man, I want to train agility, but the Sears Village yew trees are empty, so I'm chopping while I have it to myself. Yeah, but the thing is with the yew trees, man, I wouldn't be too focused on that, right? There's so many places to chop yews now. You can always find an empty spot, and I don't think the banking time matters that much. So even if you're doing like Falador, where the banking time is longer, it doesn't really matter much because it takes a while to do a full inventory. Okay, so if an inventory takes like 5 or 6 minutes, banking for 20 or 30 seconds longer, I don't really think it matters that much, honestly. I would advise you to do something else, right? But that's me. If you want to do yew trees, it's up to you. Worth it to have a spot to yourself? Yeah, I mean, it's always good to have a spot to yourself. One XP left, so 2 laps. Maple gang, yeah, a lot of people probably cutting maples. I'll probably stop after this level because I'm close. Yeah. What level are you? What level are you close to? I mean, I'm 80 woodcutting, so I think I did pretty decent in free-to-play. I think cutting magic trees will definitely be one of our AFK things we do. Lobster fishing at Catterby until we're in the fishing guild. Then lobster fishing into the fishing guild until we can do sharks. Maybe a little bit higher level than the minimum level. And magic trees. Those two will basically be our AFK. Only 67 at the moment. Well, that's not bad. I think our music stopped. Yep. Let's put it back on. There we go. I started super late, only like 10 days before members release. Ah, that sucks, man. Well, you got some nice progress in then. And it doesn't matter, the game will go on for a long time if everything goes correctly. So, there's really not an issue starting late. Just play at your own pace and have fun. You won't be going for high scores, but who cares, right? People going for high scores are pretty degenerate. There we go, 58 agility, very nice. 9 more levels to go, guys. 9 more levels to go. Let's take a screenshot. Oh no. Nah. So I took a screenshot and then it corrupted or something. That's sad. That's sad. I didn't even miss it and still it got corrupted. That's crazy. My stupid PC. That's so sad. Then I gotta do it like that. It just doesn't look as good for the video, you know? I like this song. This is a pretty good song. Yeah, it ain't a race. A lot of the high scores are getting funneled anyway. Yeah, for sure. Thank you, Wizdro. Thank you. I hit top 1k before members release, which was my goal, so not complaining. Yeah, that's a pretty good goal, man, if you started like 10 days before members. That's so classic, yeah. Very typical. Let's eat up. How much XP till next level? 23k. So that's about 40 minutes. Although I'm probably getting a little bit lower XP rates because of streaming right now. Not sure. Ah, Garlic went live as well, so rip our viewers. We're probably going to be stuck at 20 then the whole day. I mean, it's not a big deal. Thank you guys for watching. But when I went live, nobody else was streaming really. Like Josh was, but Josh was almost done. So Garlic yesterday went up to like 270 viewers. That's crazy. That's super crazy. Super crazy. Got an agility goal, or? Yeah, we're going for 67 right now. So 67 agility, and then we go kill Seller in the Twisted for a video. Wanna make a loot from 1k. Why 67? To kill Seller in the Twisted. Seller in the Twisted and farm Sinister Keys. So I want to do a loot from 1k Seller in the Twisted for a video. I think that will be a good video that people will like to watch. So that's what we're going for right now. You need 67 agility to get into his lair. That's the rec to get to his room. Yeah, exactly. Oh, we got a genie. Very nice. Kinda want to put it on agility, but it's not a good idea because it's only one lap. So let's put it on prayer. And we fail again. The drop videos go hard. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. Try my best. The last days my videos haven't been doing too well since members release, but I also released a little bit too many, so maybe that's why. The fill rate is so high at the Wildy course. Yeah, it really is. It really is. But it's still really good XP, even with high fill rates. So with these high fill rates, I was still getting 36k an hour. But yeah, the fill rate is really bad. The fill rate stays pretty high though. Even at 99 agility, you still fill. But probably not as much, but you still fill. Yep, okay, there we go. Another one. Just keep failing. Almost out of food as well, so we gotta bang soon. And we're 100 run again. I do think it matters. The agility, I do think it matters because we get 100% run energy pretty quickly. That's 2 times in a row. And now we got it. I think from 72 onwards is supposed to feel a lot better. Yeah, maybe. But yeah, 72 is very far away and we're not going for 72. So I will not experience that at all. This one is the worst to fail though, because it's so far away. So I'm always happy when I do not fail that one. Yeah, I'm probably slowing down around 60, 70. The 70 agility Taverny Dungeon shortcut not being in the game yet definitely makes it harder to justify training that high. Yeah, for sure. 70 agility for the blue dragons. That is something that people really want. I always wanted that, right? When I was starting to mage or range blue dragons. That shortcut is really important, but it doesn't even exist. So, where you been training combat? I haven't been training combat, man. I haven't trained any combat yet in members. If you want to know where I trained my combat in free-to-play, check out my loot from videos. That is where I trained my combat in free-to-play. So basically hobgoblins. Hobgoblins is a really good spot. Hill giants, moss giants, ice warriors. Ice warriors isn't too good. Chaos dwarves. But yeah, hobgoblins is one of the best spots. Hill giants of course is really good in free-to-play. But yeah, I haven't trained any combat yet in members. I'm not sure how long I'm gonna stream today. I was gonna stream for a very long time, but when I went live nobody else was streaming, and now there's big streamers, so probably won't be going on for too long. We'll see though. $17k off the next level. Really not bad. I think it goes really quickly. If you guys haven't liked the stream yet, please drop the stream a like. Would really appreciate that. Got a bank soon as well. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please drop the stream a sub would be greatly appreciated. I make a lot of videos as well. Going to keep making videos and members as well. We're actually grinding right now to get the requirements to do a very big video. So that's what we're working on. Thanks for the likes, guys. Right away got 4 likes, so appreciate that. Thank you. Hey Dusty, welcome to the stream. Almost made 3k nats, that is very nice. How long did it take? Like 7 hours? What are you going to do with the nats? Are you going to sell them? Or use them for magic? No, 2.5 hours? How? How are you making 1.2k nets an hour, bro? That doesn't sound very realistic. Like, how would you even do that? Oh, I'm selling them. Yeah, cool. That's some good money right there. Like I saw some other dudes. I saw Josh on stream. Not some other dude, Josh on stream. He was doing nets. He was getting around 450, 500 an hour. So. You started at 8 AM. Yeah, that doesn't really tell me much, man. Different time zones. But the walk from the altar to the store, then selling them to the store, rebuying them in the store and walking back, that should take at least 2 minutes, right? And on average probably between 2 and 3. You made 1800 in 2 hours. That is crazy, man. That's really good. You're very quick then. I haven't done it myself, you know, so I don't really know how fast it is. But what I've seen other people do, they were way slower than that. Who's Josh? Another streamer, Josh Brown Games, I think. I was watching him. He has just done a 24-hour stream. Hey Martin, thank you for tuning in, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, we're 9 levels off. So we're going for 67. 13k. Oh, we fail again. Very nice. I love all these fails. Any PKers around? No, I haven't seen anybody PK, man. There really isn't anything to gain as a PKer, so that's probably why. But I did expect some raggers, so I did expect people to come rag me. That hasn't happened though, so I'm very happy with that. It's just been very chill. No PKers at all. And that would be so bad if people started PKing here. Like the walk is very long. There's no lever in edge, so you gotta walk from the ditch. That's very long. Sweet, yeah, for sure, for sure. Oh, we fail again. I hate failing the second one. You know, it's so far away. And Jill, I expected Clans to hold us down for a bit. Yeah, but there really is no point, right? So it would just be ragging. If this was old school though, that 100% would happen. But I hate Clans in that game, man. I hate Clans. They're rats. But yeah, I'm a very solo player, right? I always play solo, I just don't really like it when other people start playing together. And also, the people in Clans individually are really bad players usually, so... Major Arena was probably a bit of a fiesta yesterday. Yeah, I have no idea. I wasn't there. But yeah, everybody got their own playstyle, of course. It's just very annoying when you're a solo player and clans start to rag you, you know? I saw that Jim Lay account again today doing fishing contest. Yeah, I was speaking to him at the fishing spot last stream, I think. He's a nice guy. Hey, Amazed Bunyan, thank you for tuning in, man. Welcome. Good to see you here again. Hop timer probably puts clans off it a bit too. Yeah, there's also just not that many people playing, right? So there's 1k people playing. That's not enough for very big clans usually. In old school RuneScape there's like 40k, 80k people online, so of course you can get 50-man clans very easily, you know? It's much harder in this game. But we should be very happy that isn't a thing, because clans can actually kill a game completely. I think that's what happened to Deadman mode, you know, back in the day. The first, second and third Deadman mode. They basically ruined it. Yep, refill again. Getting very close to being out of food, so we're going to the bank soon. We're banking at Mage Arena, by the way. I like the playlist though. Songs are good. I might put on Blue Moon Day for a bit because I really like that song. How close are we? So 11k. We're definitely banking before that. And Herblore high scores are so painful. The highest person is level 56 Herblore. It took forever to get 56. That's crazy. Number 1 in agility is level 67, but I'm pretty sure he's now sleeping, so he ain't gaining any more XP. Right now we are ranked 13 agility, but if we log out, we're ranked 9. But yeah, I was ranked 4 when I went to bed, so we hopped off and I was ranked 4. Now I'm ranked 9. Maybe a bit lower because people haven't logged out yet, right? So maybe even ranked 12. Let's put on Blue Monday. I like that song. This is probably my favorite song in the playlist. Do you have to have Dragon Slayer done before Lost City? I don't think so, man. I don't think so. Is it in the requirements on the wiki? I don't think you have to do Dragon Slayer before Lost City. Lost City pretty much has no requirements, right? Let me check. No. No, you just need 31 crafting and 36 wood cutting. That's all. And some mage, of course, to kill the tree spirit. But no quest requirements, man. Oh, this tune is so good. Nice, thank you, bro. No problem, Amazed Bunyan. No problem. Thank you for tuning in, man. I think you've been here every stream, haven't you? Or maybe not the first, but I think the first as well. This tune is so good. Okay, after this trip we're banking. Hopefully we don't die. Probably should have went for the bank last trip because we're getting very close Let's hope we don't fail this next one. Look, we're at 100% run energy again. I do think agility matters, you know, because we gain 100% really quickly. This is my second time for the stream. The videos brought me here. Good content. Thank you. Ah, thank you, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate the support. Definitely planning to continue making videos. Been very happy with them. They've been doing really well. Been getting a lot of support, so that's very nice. Way more than I expected. But yeah, I've also been pumping them out, right? I'm doing a lot of videos. Right now we need to collect some more clips, right? So the next progress video will take a little bit of time. So we're at the major unit. Let's also check if there's any runes in stock. Probably not. I do want to check though. If there's a good amount of runes, we're definitely hopping, getting more runes in other worlds, but I doubt very much that's the case. Because people are buying these shops out. Nope, there's almost no runes, but let's buy the natures, let's buy the laws. 240 each, that's pretty expensive. Cosmics are really cheap though, so let's get them. What are the price of the other things? Yeah, I don't care about those. Nah. Okay. So, we got 7 natures and 7 laws, that's so amazing. And the laws we still pay 240 each for, so that's quite expensive. But yeah, we're very low on nets. I sold them for 400 GP each before members. Okay, let's get a full inventory. We'll also take some lobsters again, so we don't have to bank as quickly. And let's go. The nets go back up very quickly in this game. Like, how long were we inside? Like 1 minute? And the nets are already back up again. The webs, not the nets. The webs. Spider webs. So let's run back. This is definitely my favorite tune. And we're back. Let's continue. And we fail right away. So you get a lot of damage, as you just saw, maybe. We got 15 damage when we failed. So this is why we keep our HP low, because the lower your HP, the less damage you take from failing. Okay? So we keep our HP between 10 and 20, and we only take a couple damage points. So like 3 or 4 or 5. So definitely keep your HP low when you do agility. The only negative is we could very easily be killed, of course, but we do not risk anything, so it doesn't matter. Only 8k off the next level. About 10 minutes away. Well, more like 12 or 14. Have you seen any PKers there yet? Nope. Haven't seen anybody PK here. I've also not seen anybody that's higher level than me, so I haven't seen anybody of 80 combat plus. Only people I've seen here were under 40. So I'm not very worried. But yeah, for PKing here it's pretty much impossible, right? Because to PK here you need agility. So for them to PK here they would need at least 52, because otherwise they can't even cross the lock. Look, now we only got 8 damage. So because our HP is lower, we got less damage. But for PKers to come here, they will need to be able to do these lock balances. Otherwise you can just run there and go past the lock balance and they can't get you anymore. So that's probably why there's nobody PKing yet. Because they do not have 52 agility. And we fail again. So bad. Right, it will be a high investment for almost no gain. Yeah, absolutely no gain at all. Like, people here are nude. They're not risking anything. So it doesn't make any sense for a PKer to do that. They will later, probably just because they can, right? Because of boredom. But for now they won't. So nice how quickly this goes. It's like 600 XP a lap. So one little round and you get 600 XP. That's really good compared to the other methods before this. I mean, it's basically 3 times as fast. So even better than barbarians. More like 3.5 times. So that's really insane. Probably not going to stream for much longer. I chose this time point to stream because nobody else was streaming when I went live. But now there are other people streaming, so probably just going to stop the stream soon. Try again at some other time when nobody is live. I'll probably just watch a movie with my girlfriend or something. Pretty cool. We watch movies together on Discord, so I will screen share a movie, and we'll watch the movie together. I really like to do that when I play RuneScape. 6k of the next level, very nice. yeah, I think I'm going to call the stream, guys. Thanks a lot for watching, really appreciate it. Sorry it wasn't too long, it was a pretty short stream today. We'll try again some other day. Maybe tomorrow, the day after, not really sure. Thanks a lot for watching though, really appreciate it. And please watch my videos as well, you know, been making a lot of videos. Videos the last week haven't been doing too well view-wise. I think it's because of membership, a lot of people are watching live streams or something, I really don't know. Or there's maybe more videos being brought out. Maybe they're not as relevant as some others because they do not relate to members content. And I also released too many in a short time. I think that's also one of the reasons. But yeah, thanks a lot for watching my streams, and see you again next time.